For people, Derek Jackson here, and if you're new to my channel, to my page, I encourage people to be the best versions of themselves, starting with the relationship they have with themselves. All right, so today we got a great topic lined up, one that's near and dear to my heart because I've seen you guys talk about this over and over again. But before we get into it, put the city and state that you're tuning in from. Rep your city right now. This is my mic check. This is how I know that you guys can see and hear me okay. Put the city and state that you are tuning in from right now, or just like the post, and when I see the reactions, I can know it's safe to go in, that y'all can hear and see me okay. We ain't gotta start this thing over. All right, I see it. So like I said, I wanted to talk about something because I see a lot of y'all struggle with this thing, and it's called detachment, and I think it's the key. I think it's the answer to just about everything. Now, I'm not on the bandwagon of like social media. Like, first off, I'm a Christian. I believe if you have something special, if you have something worth fighting for, you can fight for it. It can be restored. You know, we all go through ups and downs. Walking away ain't always the answer. But I also want to say this. There's a difference between fighting for your relationship and trying to force it. When it's both of y'all putting in effort, that's when you're fighting for it. When the person who has done wrong is willing to right their wrongs, is willing to make things right, is willing to take the time it takes in order for the relationship to bounce back from whatever it is that they did, you know, and they're willing to be consistent with that. They're willing to let their patterns and their actions speak for them and not just sob stories or, you know, fake apology. That's fighting. But when it's just you that's losing sleep at night, when it's just you that's crying all the time, and the other person just looking at you deteriorate right before their eyes, and they don't care. They may even kind of smirk a little that the things that they're doing is starting to work, or they may turn it around on you like you're the reason for your own suffering when it's clearly them. Like, they just sit back and at best do nothing but let you be destroyed right before their eyes. That's you trying to force it. That's the situation I'm talking about when you need to detach. You know, when a person sees that you're not happy, that you're miserable, not only sees it, but you're communicating it to them, and it's just going in deaf ears. It's going in one ear and out the other. That's whenever you're trying to force something. You're no longer fighting for it. That's not something that you continue to stay attached to, because now at this point, there's strictly attachment and no connection. But I find that a lot of y'all struggle with, and put I down in the chat if you can relate to anything at any point in what I'm saying. Put I down in the chat. Just let me know I'm talking to somebody in here, because I feel like I am. But there's only one or two reasons that you'll struggle with detachment. And hopefully this gives somebody a release tonight, man. The first one is fear. Straight up. The first one is fear. You got so much invested and you fear letting it go, or you fear somebody else getting everything that you helped build, and you know, you helped coach this man and groom this man up into the version of him that he is, and you don't want to see somebody else get it. Well, it ain't serving you very much right now because you're not getting it. You fearful of seeing him give somebody else everything that you were asking for, but not only you not getting it, but when it comes to that time, what's going to happen is you're going to make room for somebody who's willing to give it to you, so you're not even looking at him. There's no reason to fear that. You know, maybe you're fearful because you got this two-parent home and you don't want a broken home. You don't want the kids in a broken home. Guess what? If you, as the backbone of the home, is broken, the home's already broken. The home's already broken. It's just under one roof, but it's still got cracks in the foundation, cracks in the structure. You know, the roof is leaking. It's not going well as it is. There's no reason to fear that. You fear, I'm going to waste all of this time. You already wasting your time, and all you're doing is wasting more. Fear keeps a lot of people stuck. Fear of letting go of somebody, you still trying to hold on to somebody that's draining you of your strength to continue holding on any longer. Like, for everything that you fear losing, I want to make this clear to you. You have so much more to gain. When you detach from things that are no good for you, that are not serving your best self, you have to gain your sanity, your peace of mind, your mental health. You save all of that, because now you're no longer dealing with somebody who's stressing you out, critiquing every little thing, gaslighting and manipulating you, constantly just pummeling your self-esteem, your self-image day in and day out. Your physical health, you save your physical health because your mental health affects your physical health. A lot of y'all going to the doctors and got all kind of, medications that you taking. You got all kind of pains and aches and stuff like that. And you think it's something genetic. You think it's something in your DNA. You think it's something your mama done passed down. No, it's something that your relationship partner is passing down to you in the form of stress. You constantly paranoid. Your body is never able to get out of fight or flight or freeze mode because it's constantly triggered, because you're with somebody who is not right for you. So you get your physical health. Some of y'all will save time. if you were detached from the person that you with right now, the people that you're dealing with, the people that you're entertaining, or the person that you're entertaining. It ain't got to be a relationship. Sometimes it's friendships, but you got to understand, even in relationships, sometimes people don't want love. They want help. And I talked about that years ago. Sometimes a person don't want love. They want help getting on their feet. They want help co-signing and using credit cards and debit cards. They really ain't got nothing to their name. They want help. So you save that, and of course, like I said, you save your time when you detach from things that no longer serve you. And the second reason a lot of y'all struggle with detachment is because honestly, man, you just forgot who you are. You forgot who the heck you are. You forgot who it is that you are, how special you are. But let me tell you something, man. If you're willing to love, and I talked about this yesterday, if you're willing to love somebody with your full heart, you over here trying to communicate, you over here trying to work things out, you over here, whether you trying to forgive or whether you just willing to get through the hard stuff so you can get to the great stuff, whatever it is, you just keep showing up for somebody, even though your needs aren't even 100% met. You just all in, 10 toes down. You don't realize how special you are, how rare you are. How many people out here never has even tasted that kind of love? They've never even been introduced to the type of vibe that you wasting on somebody who act like they can find you just anywhere. They can just replace you with anything. But the only way you're going to get to that person is to make room for that person. Ladies, and this goes for men too if you're in this situation, but I know most of y'all, I can see y'all in the comments, most of y'all are women. You got to make room for that person. An evolved man is not going to barge in your door and remove the bad person out of your life, or the person that's not right for you, the person that's toxic. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. And furthermore, an evolved man, he doesn't have something a lot of y'all have. I'm going to be real with you, ladies. I got to give you the harsh truth. A lot of y'all take for granted, and that's intuition. Your intuition already told you who's right for you, who's not right for you, who really ain't supposed to be in your circle, who really ain't supposed to be in your life, who really don't deserve to continue receiving your love. It's already told you, but a lot of y'all keep ignoring it. You keep, again, forcing this thing. You calling it fighting for your relationship, but you really trying to force it when it don't need to be. Evolved men don't have that intuition. So they can't see through all that you got going on. They can't see through the fact that you still entertaining a bum or somebody who just ain't for you. They can't see through that. They can't see through the trust issues that you might bring, because you still wrapped up on when a person mishandled your heart and betrayed you. They can't see through that. So there's things you got to do in order to even position yourself for an evolved man to come into your life. A lot of y'all know what y'all deserve, but you don't know how to get in position to receive what it is that you deserve. Like, straight up. And the first step to that is detaching from anything on a mental, physical, spiritual level that does not serve you. Some of y'all get the physical part right, and you don't get the emotional and the mental part right. So you stay, questioning yourself after the relationship ends. You stay measuring yourself by how that person told you to look at yourself. You stay criticizing yourself the same way that X person criticized you, and you still miss out on your blessing. Even though the physical obstacle isn't there, the mental and emotional obstacle is still there. Detachment. Matter of fact, when you're able to detach from something that you gave your full self to, evolved men find that attractive, because they know even whenever a person doesn't deserve you, if it was real for you, it ain't gonna go away that easy. It ain't something you can just easily walk away. Anything that I'm talking about now, I understand it's not easy, but it is necessary. But evolved men find that even more attractive, because they know in order for you to do that, you had to tap into your true self. And that true self had to be really special. You had to see a lot of value in that version of you. You had to really love that version of you more than you loved the person who didn't deserve your love. Now, I talk a lot more about how to position yourself to receive that blessing, to receive an evolved man. Moderators, put the link in the comments right now. It's already in the caption. But I did a masterclass called The Secrets to Making Evolved Men Crave You. Ain't got nothing to do with just looking sexy or nothing like that. It has everything to do with releasing your energy, freeing your energy from everything that tried to kill you from the inside out. And more. There's 7 things actually. But The Secrets to Making Evolved Men Crave You. That free masterclass link, I see it in the comments right now. Thank you, moderators, and it's in the caption. Get access to that if you haven't yet. Registration ends soon, and it's absolutely free. But the moral of the story is this, man. Don't let nobody make you forget who you are, and don't live in fear of what you have to lose, when what it is that you're holding on to is making you lose yourself. I promise you, your life will be better once you lose that thing. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Again, The Secrets to Making an Evolved Man Crave You. That masterclass will change your life. Click the link in the comments, click the link in the caption, get access to it now before